Hi guys, how are you? How's your day going? Good? Mine is going pretty well. I actually had my wisdom teeth removed today, all four of them. So I kind of wanted to give you guys a little update on how that went, but I want to fix my eyebrows. Do you see that? That's so crazy. Okay. Anyway, so I had my appointment today. My appointment was at 9:50, and I pretty much got done by 11:50, sort of. I honestly don't know. I lost track of time. Excuse my hair. They have you put it in a ponytail when you were having the surgery, and I took it out not so long ago, so it looks kind of crazy. But anyway, so I had my surgery today. My friend Xiomara went with me. She dropped me off and she picked me up, and she went with me to pick up the prescription and whatnot. She's pretty awesome. But what was I saying? So they took me to this room, and like the girl was like putting all these monitors on me. Like they put some things on your wrist, and then they put something on your finger, obviously, like when you go to the doctor. And then she put the blood pressure monitor on. Is it the blood pressure? Yeah, I think it's the blood pressure. So they put all that on, whatever, and then after like 10 minutes, the doctor came in, and he's like, say, hey, so we're gonna do the laughing gas, blah blah blah. So they put this like little mask on my nose. It was literally just like covering my nose. And I honestly thought it was just oxygen at first, because like it didn't smell any differently. And then all of a sudden, like, I looked to the side, and it just felt like, you know when you're kind of tipsy and like you look down, and then when you look up it's like, whoa. That's how it was. So I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely not oxygen. I mean, maybe it was oxygen mixed with like the laughing gas like stuff, I don't know. But then he's like, okay, I'm gonna put the IV on now, you're gonna feel a little nick, blah blah blah. So he puts biofreeze on my arm. I'm gonna show you guys. I mean, you can't really see anything, but he put biofreeze on in my arm, and then he like inserted the needle, and I did feel something, but honestly it's not as bad as I would have felt if I wasn't under that condition. Like typically I would say that it's a 10 for me, because I freak out, but it was like a 2. Like I only felt like a little pew, and that's it. And then after that, he put my arm back on the chair, and I must have like knocked out after that, because I don't remember anything. And then I woke up in a freaking different room, and I wasn't confused. Like I just woke up, and then my friend was there. Like she was there before I woke up, and the nurse came in, and she helped me like sit upright, and then my lips were so dry. I'm like, do you have chapstick? She's like, yeah. And then she was like, do you want some icy? And I was like, oh yeah, sure, because I mean, I've heard that, like, you know, that's good for you to eat when you get your wisdom. So then she goes and she brings me back like my little icy, but she never brought back the chapstick. So I'm like, so do you like still have chapstick? Because I need it. Like my lips are so dry. And then she's like, oh yeah, whatever. But before she goes, she's like talking to us about the medication and like the procedure afterwards, like the healing process. And she's basically telling my friend, because honestly, like I was not gonna remember. I don't even know what she said. And she was just saying like that I had some prescriptions that needed to be picked up. They prescribed me amoxicillin, that's the antibiotic. They prescribed ibuprofen and Vicodin. So then when she said Vicodin, we were like, what? Because we're social workers. So we were like, what? Like, we just got into this conversation about like who they prescribed that to, and we were like, well, do you just prescribe it to like anyone? And she's like, well, like I guess it's like a typical drug that they prescribe to like people that get their wisdom teeth out. And then we were like, oh, okay, like what if I was like an addict, like a drug addict, or like, I don't know, someone that was just getting them to like sell them? And she's like, oh, well, I mean, we can look at your record and like, I guess to see if you like abuse drugs or something, I don't know. And then I was like, yeah, but what if I don't have like a known addiction? But she didn't really like, we didn't continue the conversation, but I just thought that was interesting. And then she's so cute. She came back with this whole little Carmex thing, and I guess that they're not supposed to give it out. So she grabs like one of these things. I don't know what they're called. One of those things, and like she scraped it, and then my friend was like, "Ooh, girl, you got the hookup." And then at that point she just gave it to me, and she was just like, "Don't tell anyone," or something like that. I don't know. So then we left, and I had to schedule like a follow-up appointment, which I think it's for next week. I can't even remember. But if I scheduled my follow-up appointment, and honestly, like I felt like I was fine. Like I felt like I could walk on my own. Like I was a little like, woo, but I felt like I could walk on my own. And I asked her, I was like, can I just walk by myself? She was like, no, we have to hold you, you know, just for precautionary reasons. So she like held me or whatever. And then, yeah, we did that. I walked out to my car. There was like no wheelchair, no nothing. And then my friend Xiomara and I, we went to Walmart and we got the prescriptions. And then she's so cute. We came home and she was giving me like the directions. She's like, yeah, so remember, you have to do this, you have to do that. And then my mouth kept bleeding. Oh my god. We were in Target and I took out the gauze and my mouth just kept bleeding. And then I remember I went to the bathroom and I was just like rinsing my mouth out. And this lady, I think she was like a male lady, she was right next to me. She's like, do you want some tissues? Like she was concerned. And then my friend's like, oh no, she just got her wisdom teeth out. And she's like, oh, okay. And I jokingly said, I was like, no, she punched me in the face. It was kind of funny to me. So we did that, and then we came home, and then she explained it to me. And then, like, I even wrote on the bottles because I guess I was still under the influence of whatever drugs I was under. I wrote on the bottle, like, that I had to take, like, every 4 hours or whatever. But it's on the bottle. Like, it's on the, like, after the name of the pill, like, it says what you have to do. Anyway, whatever. So then I've just been here watching Netflix. I had 2 popsicles already and a little can of salchicha. But I took off the skin, so I only ate the inside of the salchicha, and then I got a loaf of bread and I dipped it in the juice that it comes with. And it got stuck. Not stuck, but like it was sitting on the inside the empty holes. So I had to go to the bathroom and just like swish a little bit of water, and then it came out. But I mean, I'm not in pain or anything right now. Like, I'm fine. I did have like a little pain earlier around here, but it was more like a discomfort, but it was only for like a couple seconds. But other than that, like, I'm pretty fine. Like, it does feel weird because I guess it's a little swollen inside. Not the top so much, but the bottom, I feel like I don't look swollen, but I mean, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Cause they gave me this little paper. It's so cute. It's basically like post-operative instructions, and it has like different headlines like pain, bleeding, swelling, activity they should be doing, the diet, oral hygiene, and the medications. And then they just give you like the contact number and all that. So I was looking through it, and I mean, you're not supposed to do anything eating wise for the first 2 days, sort of. You're supposed to be like on a liquid diet, but honestly, like, I'm fine as long as it's, you know, it's something soft. I feel like I'll be fine. But I mean, I'm not gonna disobey. I mean, I already ate the salchichas, but whatever. I'm thinking of going to get ice cream later on, so we'll see. But yeah, excuse my messy hair. They ask you to put your hair up when they do the procedure, so I had it in a ponytail and I just took it out not that long ago. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah. So yeah, let me know if you guys have questions for, oh my god, I'm just messing my hair up even more. Let me know if you guys have questions for me. I will try my hardest to answer any questions you have. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye.